Good day, my dear students. What we will discuss today is about how to make a DHCP, DNS, and FTP server. So we will open Cisco Packet Tracer. We will simulate the program in Cisco Packet Tracer. So what we will do is we will connect two computers to a router, and then three servers, which is HTTP, DNS, and FTP server. So we will put a computer here as a router, a generic router, a switch, a generic switch, and three servers, which is HTTP, DNS, and FTP. So this will be the network devices and the computers that we need to construct the server, the different servers. So what we will do is we will make a connection to every computer. Okay. So after this, this is not, we will not use DHCP here. What we will do is we will use static IP address. So right now we will configure, we will put an IP address, designated IP address for every computer. We will first label it, okay? 192.168.1.1 .2. Here will be 192.168.2.2, 192.168.2.3, 192.168.2.4. So in the naming convention of doing IP address, assigning IP address, the .1, the last octet, which is .1 on the last octet, should be the gateway. So what we will do right now is we will configure the router. Okay, so we will configure now the router. So configure the router using CLI or console line interface. So here, so enable configure terminal or conft. So after this is we will have to know the port to which the computer is connected to the gateway. So this is FA or Fast Ethernet 0/0. So here we will configure this as interface FA 0/0, then IP address as 192.168 1.1. So the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. Okay, that is the IP address and the subnet mask. So what we will do is we will exit. No shutdown first. No shutdown. So after this is exit, and then do not forget to press Ctrl Z to save. So we will now know, we want to know if the configuration is correct. So how we will do that? Show IP interface, brief. So there you will know that 192.168.1.1 is already on fast Ethernet 0.0. Okay, so next is what we will do next is we will configure the other gateway wherein these three servers is connected to the router. Class, before we proceed, I want you to understand that, like for example, in the internet cafe, there is a switch available. For example, there are many computers available in the internet cafe, and that switch is connected to a router or to a Wi-Fi router. And that router can be a wired router and also can be a wireless router. As we go on with our discussion in the future, what we will do is we will also connect computers using Wi-Fi. Okay, so now we will configure the router, because we are now finished with 0/0. So we want to know we want to configure the other router, so that, because here the function of a router is you connect a network to another network, like the internet. So if you will connect a network to another network, it uses wireless. So like for example, at your home, there is a router at your home wherein that router is connected to a patch panel with PLDT or Smart or Globe. And if it is connected with a patch panel, it can be connected to other routers around the world. Okay, do you understand? The function of a router is to connect routers to two or more different networks together. So the internet, for example, is composed of many networks, and it is composed of many routers connected together. So right now, what we will do is we will have to configure the router, the gateway to another router. We are finished with the PC. Now we will configure this one. This is FA1/0. So here, enable, to turn it on, enable, and then COMT or configure terminal, and then interface. The shortcut for interface is INT or int, and then the FA, what I forgot, FA1/0. Okay, so that's it. So now after this is we will configure the IP address to which this gateway will be connected. So the IP address is 192.168.2.1, because according to naming convention of IP address, that the last octet is, which is .1, is dedicated to gateway. Okay, so that's it. Let's see if it is connected. Okay, if it is configured. So do not forget to press Ctrl Z. Okay, so we will exit, and then Ctrl Z to save the configuration. And then to know if the configuration is saved is show IP interface brief. So no, there's a problem right now. What is the problem? So 192.168.0, 192.168. Okay, we will repeat. Okay, we will repeat the configuration. Okay, just wait. But before that, before we repeat, let's now configure the IP address for every computer. So here, the IP address here, we will use static. Okay, 192.168.1.2. Okay, so this is okay. Now, so this will be the, how about the gateway? So the gate will be 192.168.1.1. So that's the gateway. So the other IP address will be static. So here will be 192.168.2.2 subnet mask. So here default gateway will be so the gateway I have told you 192.168.2.1. so the DNS server will be 192.168.2.3. okay, so that's it. So this one will be IP address 192.168.2.3. so subnet mask is automatically will be configured. So default gateway is 192.168.2.1 and the DNS, which is itself 192.168.2.3. okay, that's it. And then this is, we will rename so we will not be confused. This is HTTP, this is DNS, this is FTP. So that's it. So what we will do is we will try to ping. Let's see if it will ping. Ping 192.168.2.2. let's see, there's a reply. Okay, so there's a reply already. Let's see. Okay, how about ping 192.168.2.3. there's also a reply, but still we did not configure we only configure the 0. How about the 1? Oh, that's the problem. We only configure the 0, not the 1. So we will configure it again. Let's try to troubleshoot. So what we will do is, God help me, enable conft int fa 10, which is interface. The meaning of fa1/0 is that it is the port wherein the UTP-5 or Cat5 is connected to the router. So those are the ports. So now IP address is 192.168.2.3. 2.1. So we forgot a moment ago. Here, look here. So we forgot the subnet mask. We forgot the subnet mask to write. So the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. That's it. It will work now. So now is no shutdown, exit, and then do not forget the Control Z to save. So now we will have a brief preview of what are the IP addresses that is connected to the router, to each port. Okay, show IP INT or IP interface brief. So there, look. So this is for fast Ethernet 0, fast Ethernet 0/0, which is 192.168.1.1, and this is for 10, which is 192.168.2.1. Okay, so what we will do next is we will configure the server. So here we will go to the services. So here in the services, there are so many services: HTTP, DHCP, FTP, DNS. So we will use HTTP. So we will change this as Pamantasan ng Muntinlupa. Pamantasan ng lungsod ng Muntinlupa. So after changing, we will save. Automatically it will be saved. Okay, so now we will turn off the DHCP. It's already off. The DNS we will turn off. Okay, so here on the DNS we will try to change we will try to add the service, the DNS for this HTTP. Okay, the URL or the domain name is www or World Wide Web plmon.edu.ph, and the IP address is 192.168.2.2. So we'll add. That's it. Let's see if it will work. So it will be, so do not forget to turn it on. Okay, many of the problems into troubleshoot is that sometimes it is turned off. So turn it on. So there. Let's see if it will be ping. Let's ping worldwideweb.plmon.edu.ph. Not working. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So DNS is okay. Let's see, 192.168.2.2. Let's ping here. Let's try to ping 192.168.2.2. So let's see if it is pinging. There's a reply. So maybe the problem is the DNS. The problem is the DNS. So let's try to configure. Yes, the problem is the DNS. 192.16. What is the DNS? 192.168.2.3. Let's see. So another thing, let's try to go to desktop. Let's see. So let's see here. Let's first ping, if we can ping 192.168.2.2. There's a reply. Okay, how about if we will ping that domain name or the URL or the web address, which is the plmon.edu.ph. Let's see. Please work. Okay, there's a reply. Okay, that's we are successful. There's a reply. Let's see here. 192.168.2.2. Okay, that's it. We have a website. Sorry. Okay, plmon.edu.ph. That's it. Okay, so we are successful. So right now we have HTTP. The purpose of HTTP is to host the website, to where the files, to where the HTML files, to where the PHP files, to where the website is being hosted. The function of the DNS or the domain name server is to where the naming convention of that IP address, because HTTP is just an IP address. So it will be converted to a URL or domain name, which is, like for example, worldwideweb.edu.ph, worldwideweb.facebook.com, www.google.com.ph. Those are the DNS. So in HTTP, it is just an IP address. In DNS, it is the naming convention which is assigned to the IP address. Okay, we are successful. But before that, we will try to connect another computer to the switch if we are successful. Oh no. Okay, let's do that tomorrow. It's already late. I have to sleep. Thank you. God bless.